on the thing. You can collect platinum points. Ooh. Whenever you see the notes, yeah, blah blah blah, saving, autosave, yeah. Ooh, pretty butthole. Shiny. That reminds me of Dan's. Look at my realm, located beyond both time and space. So he lives in the void. The schism. It is well that thou art here. I am which humans call Arceus. Arse. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a pretty girl. They don't really like the bald look, do they? I guess I'm a white boy with dark hair. What is thy name? What name should I choose? That's a tough one, you know. I never know what name to put on these. Like, Dubya. Soon thou shalt find thyself in the world of strange to thee. The world is inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. W. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. I mean, I kind of get why they put this in the beginning, but this is kind of like a waste, considering that... Isn't that the goal of every Pokemon game? Frankly, gotta catch them all. I mean, that's been the frickin' motto of Pokemon since day fucking one. What is this weird phone thing? Has an apple on it with a bite taken out of it. What does this mean? Now upgrading your phone to Android. Pokemon Legends. Arceus. Wake up! Oh. Do wake up, won't you? Oh, it's a Hoot and Cyndaquil and Oshawott, I believe. If I remember correctly, if my memory of Pokemon serves me correctly. You gave me quite a shock, falling from the sky like that. Well, thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand. Come now. Who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Well, I can't read today. Might offer you some directions. Do you have somewhere around here where you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. This is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon. Then you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what Pokemon is? Not exactly. I mean, because we're new in town. I mean, come on. We fell from the fucking sky. You don't. You fully traveled a long way, haven't you? No shit. Falling from the sky. Hello. Well, these 3 here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous. Oh, yes. And what might your name be? Oh, you're called Dubya. That name is quite a ring to it. Thanks. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Yeah, it means W. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Lamaton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. It is easy to say I'm a scholar keen to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. Oh, blast bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run away from me again? I am terribly sorry, but I think you could help me round them up, I beg you. Yeah, okay. Why not? I mean, what choice do we have? Do we have anything in our pockets? Oh, that's just to save my progress. Okay, that's convenient. What is that? There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Investigate. As we just stamp on it and crush it, you know? You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape and you feel strange power emanating from it. Message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. That's it. Just seek them out. Complete the Pokedex. Okay. Yeah, I know I probably just made somebody sick by doing that. I am so sorry. And that's another miss. Ah, I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching these little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best. This sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. No, that one is Rowlet. Okay. I thought it was a Hoot Hoot, but I'm probably getting it confused for another one. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant. Apparently, it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on the Cyndaquil's back will flare up when it's surprised or irate. That should be an Oshawott. Yep. Or Oshawott. The Pokemon near the pond is an Oshawott. An Oshawott naps while floating on the water and can battle using shell-like object on his belly. God, they're so fucking cute! Splish splish. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. 50 Pokeballs. Nice. That's a good amount of Pokeballs. A serious ball can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls are crafted by hand. Can be crafted by hand if you gather necessary materials. They put crafting in a Pokemon game? Come on. And, you know, I like the look of it. You know, it's got kind of a steampunk, kind of nerdy crafter kind of look to it. Which is great, you know. Great look for a Pokeball. But, like, crafting in a Pokemon game. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. So, you take these metal balls and you bash it into the Pokemon's head until they fall unconscious. Then you open up the ball and then you shove the Pokemon inside, and then eventually the Pokemon will regain consciousness and realize, oh yes, this is my home, and my master will let me out when he wants me to fight. Now I've mentioned that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. What was our recent invention, you see? Throw it over a Pokemon and our Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball as comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Okay. What happened to the lore that where the Pokeballs, and this was true in the anime, where it would emit a force and basically digitize the Pokemon and then trap it in there, you know, basically like saving their DNA data on the Pokeball, pretty much. Because, like, how else are they able to transfer Pokemon across, you know, a computer, you know? So, they're fucking with the lore here. Like, that's bullshit. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Again, this is one of the reasons why I haven't gotten, like, Hey You Pikachu or Hey You Eevee. Or not. I'm probably getting that confused with another game. Or at least the title. But yeah. A lot of the reason why I don't get the modern games is because they changed it. They changed the rules. And so, like, I like it being open world like this. Like, I like how it has that same sort of feel as, like, Breath of the Wild. You know? Kind of. But the fact that you can't just battle Pokemon to weaken them a little bit and then catch them, versus just throwing the ball. Like, come on. I mean, you might as well just put the ball on a tee and have somebody swing at it, you know? So far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR to raise the Pokeball, take aim. You can keep moving around as you do. Use the right stick to adjust your angle. Carefully at your target Pokemon. Release ZR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits the Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball, oh, I almost read that as read IDD. If you've readied a Pokeball but want to throw it, but you don't want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Okay. Okay, that works. To my darlings, left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. No, I mean, why would I be fearful of something I've never seen, you know? I thought they ran away. They're like right fucking there. You gonna run? You just gonna stand there and let me hit you? They want to be caught. I can hardly believe it. Dubya, incredible. You know, many people fear and often to eat. Let me try that again. English. We're learning. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Oh. Just one more goal. Let's wrap up this sharpish, shall we? Okay. A hush push for the crowd. He's a silver boy and silver bowl and it's in the face. We smashed him in the face. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another try, good old boy. Uh-oh, where'd he go? He just stands there. Come on, hit me, bro. Hit me. Thank you very much indeed. What a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught here only just arrived at the village to help our research. They don't listen to anyone. I'm not surprised with that fucking hat. Alright. All kidding aside, the hat's fine. I mean, I'm sure it's probably cold out there or something, you know. There's a reason why he wears the hat, you know. We all have reasons, you know. Like, I shave my head because my hair is just thin. And it looks ugly that way, so. Anyways. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. I must say, Dubya, I'm taken aback about how well you use those Pokeballs. Yes, because it requires massive skill to stand there, aim, and throw a Pokeball. Just throw a Pokeball. Yeah, that requires massive skill, you know. How is it you catch Pokemon so ably when you're only just arrived here? Because you're dumbass at it and you stink and I just have natural talent. I can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. To seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say. What an odd device. Could be guiding you somehow? Could you indulge me for a moment? Here's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field office call it such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, the proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all. The Pokemon found in the region. I hate how it'll take this, and you expect it to clear all that away and put the next round of text, but no, it'll just scroll down. Like, either give me the ability to scroll down to read more text, or frickin' clear away what's there and put the new text, because that's confusing and I'm trying to resume my place and I have to reread that sentence that I had already read. And yeah, bullshit. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. What does that even mean? There lies the rub. Pokeballs have only just been invented. Not many have mastered the skill of using them. Interesting. Okay, so this is like a prequel, even though that those Pokemon are part of the later generation, because we all know that for a certain time there was only 150 Pokemon in the Kanto region, and we had an anime series all about it, and I think that anime series is still going on. I need to get the other seasons after the Orange League to see how it continued and stuff. I got a bunch of the movies, for sure. But, like, as far as, like, the series, like, there's a lot I get caught up on. And I hate how the text is just like right at his crotch level. Like, yes, we're going to look at your dick while we read. Enter you a Pokemon with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon of mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. See what I mean? A situation right for teamwork. Don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You convinced me. Pocket. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. Please don't, because I don't know, I'm starting to get some weird vibes from you, and well, yeah. We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out the lodgings, and we'll find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. This must be like another dimension where it's another, fourth, another dimension where Pokemon, yes, do exist, but not the dimension that us OG Pokemon pioneers are used to. Which is why the whole mechanics and everything is different. That's probably the case. Yeah, because I was around when Pokemon first started. Like, trading Pokemon cards in school. Like, I actually had first edition cards, and I gave them to my sister, and she gave a bunch away and traded some away. Oh my god. I feel so stupid for doing that. But, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. Um, I don't know how I lost my original uh, Pokemon cartridges, but I have Pokemon Blue and I have Pokemon Red. I need Yellow and every other Game Boy / Game Boy Color version of Pokemon. Follow me onward to Jubilife Village. Boho in the sky. It can be twice as stinky. It's funny how his clothes look somewhat colonial, and they're wearing stuff from like feudal Japan. Like, look at the difference in technology of his boots versus their shoes. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. Like, seriously, the lab coat is higher technology. Well, it seems like it's more modern fabric than what they have available. It's like the timeline's all fucked. This young man here is a great assistance to me and my Pokemon. I hope you'll forgive my bringing him to the village for a bit. That time I caught that. Yeah, see, this is so weird that how they mix, like, I suppose I'm not a history buff, and stuff, but it seems to me like they're mixing a little bit of the modern era and, like, olden times. Like, look at him, he has to carry water. But, like, the rest of this looks like, they should be able to have a full plumbing system almost. And I didn't even read what he said. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to something something. This road we continue on, locals known as Ken Avenue. Where do you come from? Village was scarcely 2 years ago. Much is not done with it. I can't read that fast. And then slowly know about local Pokemon people. Fuck. The impressive ability has his Galaxy Hall headquarters to understand. Must be a tad curious about the village. Follow. You talk too fast, motherfucker. Give me time to read. Oh, botheration. I've almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might you wait for me at the canteen? Just past the village to the left, the wildflower it's called. It doesn't occur to you that... Okay, we're going to pause this really quick. So, it doesn't occur to him that you might not even be able to read the same language. I mean, I guess they established that when he was able to read the ARC phone. But, like... He's from another world. Like, are you sure he's actually going to be able to read where the canteen is? Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Oh, okay. This is new, and I like this. This gives you markers. Use the button to view your map on your Arc phone. You can consult the map for guidance for your next destination and information of your missions and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you go out exploring and running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop, look around in all directions, and try and spot one of these markers. Then head for it. Yeah, seems pretty simple to me. Alright, so let's go to the canteen. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Wildflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you before. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard lets you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon. God, I had a hard time pronouncing that, to be honest. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not that long ago and had to take to my bed. So, you got hit by a Pikachu? I mean, what other Pokemon do you really know that does Thundershock off the top of your head? I mean, come on. Main character of the brand. Pikachu. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I am a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! That explains the helmet. But everything will be quite alright now. Dubya here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on anyone you like without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Celine? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. I'm just going to call her Celine because if there's a different pronunciation to that, I don't fucking know. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped out of his control, and it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough for work for your keep. Well, we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their wanders, their skills, or origins. Fuck the fucking text. Tomorrow we'll see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you get plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone. I may appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof, as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. And make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi will never fail to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor? Well, you know that great hole in the sky? One of the people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any of the phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. I'm paraphrasing here. Now you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. And there are in the grass, forests, water, wherever they like. Our job is to survey corpses, to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. But it's impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Dubya will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon in 3 in quick order, you understand? No one in the Galaxy team is capable of that feat such as that. Well, those Pokemon were pretty tame, and they stood there and took it. And, one Pokeball malfunctioned, or they busted out. They took the next one just as well. So, if it was that easy to catch those 3 Pokemon, then their team is garbage at doing anything. I'm surprised they were able to put on shoes during the daytime, This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? I have a hard enough time catching even one while Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. The key to catch Pokemon is to get close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless to do just that. Does our Survey Corps have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Ken just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, Slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly is on her edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in good Captain stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Dubya. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides all of its members' needs, even if said members fall out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. The food was lovely, and more importantly, you do remember that W has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Don't worry, I have complete confidence in W's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. W, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you through tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate. And perhaps your death in the wilds. Wow, this is dark for a fucking Pokemon game. Like, jeez. Captain Celine's somewhat like Hisui, and they're both quite harsh. Now simply he now now she simply puts a stern front to help us all safe. Yes, work or die. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, huh? It's a good thing one can't fall off the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Yeah, so good night. Rifts in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Alright. Time to go to bed. Well, that's interesting. So, looks like you could store lots of items in it. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top of it to keep debris from falling in. Blast fire in sunken earth to keep the entire room heated. And it's like we got some little bit of food here. I'm assuming those are tomatoes and onions, and then we got some flip flops. Excuse me. Dresser full of solid construction. Or extra sets of clothing can be kept. Okay, so we can change our clothing. Okay. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu and then go to the help screen. Handy tips: team members don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with ZL or ZR button to reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable oh my god. You can enable or disable autosave scrolling to help the screen in the menu, then selecting settings. Okay, so let's see here. So, up, then click A to save your progress. Simple enough. Survey tips, game controls, settings. Let's see what settings we have here. I mean, so far, like, everything is pretty good. I mean, we enabled HUD toggling, so we can see the HUD. Let's slow those down so we can actually read them. Alright. Alright. So we're going to stop it here for right now. But so far, first impressions of the Pokemon game. It's different from what I'm used to. But it's not a bad game so far. Again, I've only managed to scrape the surface of it. So we'll probably do a part 2 to my first impressions of this, and then we'll worry about it at another time, for a part 2. Because we'll continue playing this, but I think now is a good time to stop. But yeah, this is Richard Dubya saying, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Take care now. Bye bye. Bye bye now.